Hello, Facebook and YouTube. This is your girl Stephanie, aka Edini Hastu Sababa. Just did a reading, and I really feel like it was powerful, especially for people who may be going through uh, twin flame relationship or just a deep love in which there's an unrequited love. So let's just get into the cards. First off, we have the Six of Swords, which is moving on to calmer waters. Then we have the Four of Cups come out. Depression, just over it, not really listening to or receiving the messages from Spirit. And then the Six of Wands, the Victory card. So there's most definitely a moving forward to calmer waters, coming out of a depression energy and having victory over it. Okay, so clarifying the Six of Swords, we have the Christmas tree, we have the Duchess of Fire, and we have the Four of Wands. So moving on to calmer waters, what are we moving from? We're moving from being in that real Scrooge energy, maybe being antisocial, introverted, moving from that energy that alienates family or just have a gloomy outlook, selfish, maybe narcissistic and egotistical. Moving away from being shy, maybe an introvert. Maybe you really have been an introvert, from this depression energy. Um, a wallflower, dowdy appearance, unintuitive, invisible, boring, bad mother, heartless wife. We're moving on from that. And the Four of Wands, moving from feeling lack of support, moving away from home conflicts, right? Um, Conflict with others, lack of teamwork, and self-doubt. We're moving away from that and going into a more merry energy with the Christmas tree, more merry energy. Popular, a lot of friends, family oriented, optimistic, love to give gifts, generous person, joyful personality. Uh, Duchess of Fire speaks of popular, outgoing, more, popular, outgoing, life of the party, sexy, a magnetic personality, animal lover, intuitive, good mother, attentive wife. Um, and then Four of Wands, we're moving more towards, the energy of happy families, reunions, harmony, celebration, wedding, community, homecoming, teamwork, self-esteem, proud of success, and maybe a twin flame connection, right? We're moving out of all of that negative energy into a more positive energy, moving from this energy of scarcity, with the Six of Swords energy, moving forward to calmer waters, moving out of, the energy of scarcity, maybe feeling like, we're never going to find what we want in a relationship, um, and moving into more, security, saving money, we're removing, we're letting go of fear, shedding the old, releasing negative energy. Um, and we're getting into the energy of sharing more, generosity, and giving to others, right? We're moving away from a lack mentality and taking matters into our own hands, okay? And again, the next card we have is the Four of Cups, and so maybe we're doing this in love, for sure, in regards to family situations. But we have to remember the overall energy is the Six of Pentacles, and we have three sixes here, right? So 6 is all about the number of healing. So we have 3 sixes, and actually another 6 did come out. So clarifying this Four of Cups, we have the Angel of Darkness. Okay. And it says, aren't you tired of being in the shadows, right? Moving on to calmer waters from being an extrovert to a more outgoing, popular, sexy, magnetic person. Aren't you tired of being in the shadows? Why are you here? Misery loves company, they say. Is that the reality you want to encapsulate within you? Being in that negative energy draws in more of that negative energy, removing and we're healing, right? How long do you plan on staying there? I am here to help guide you through this very dark time in your life. And another bottom of the deck card, we have the Nine of Swords. So, and beneath that is the Three of Pentacles, which is that energy all about building, rebuilding self, teamwork. Maybe the teamwork is between you and your spirit guides, or there could be some people coming in offering you opportunities in which there can be teamwork, right? I'm here to guide you through this very dark time, but only when you are ready to break free from the chains that bind you. Queen of Wands, taking matters into your own hands. Now is the time for you to gain the confidence that you need to free yourself. That's when the angel of darkness can come in. Once you're ready to remove yourself and remove the binds of those chains, will this energy come in? So invite this energy in, okay? When you're ready, I will help lead you down the road where the sun is waiting to shine for you. Such beautiful energy. The sun is waiting to shine for you. It's time to let go. Time to release. And then we also have the saber of air. And in this releasing, clarity can come in, right? It says time to clean house. Cut toxicity out of your life. Bad relationships, whether romantic in nature, friendships, or unhealthy family connections, need to be addressed, released, and cleansed out of your life. Don't hold on to the past or heavy baggage you've been carrying. Throw it out like yesterday's trash. It's time to move on and to bring in some fresh air. Clarifying that it's the Moon card. So again, there's a awakening happening. And so I pulled an advice card, an oracle card for each one of the rows. Okay, so the first energy that I went over with the Six of Swords is surrender the idea that you can fix someone. Again, this kind of mirrors that, misery loves company. You're so fixated on trying to maybe fix this person and be a source of goodness and light for this person. But if they're not ready to release the binds and they, aren't doing the work, then at the end of the day, if you're in their company, that's going to continue to bring you down. And so, again, it's time to take matters into your own hands and realize that, you can't fix someone. Release that burden to spirit and move on into the energy of freeing yourself. Because at the end of the day, too, if you're encountering people that need that, then maybe you need that on a subconscious level. And so really it's time you need to focus your energy on you. And as you elevate everybody that is tied to you in the 5D, whether it is a twin flame, whether it is family or friends, once you elevate yourself in the 5D or in the spiritual realm, that, it's kind of like quantum physics, like we're all connected. So that growth within you is going to help someone else to grow, right? So this card says it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be held accountable for his or her own healing. Exactly what I was just saying. And so the oracle card, this is from my shadow deck, and so all of this energy kind of look like shadow energy, shadow work that is needing to be done. With the Nine of Swords, this Depression card, Angel of Darkness, right? And the Saber of Air, talking about cleaning house, cutting out toxicity, and the Moon card. All of that look like shadow energy and shadow work. So I decided to pull a shadow card. And this card is Alone in the World, which is another 6. This is that other 6 card I was talking about. And so this card speaks of, just kind of sitting and waiting for someone to come, waiting for maybe reconciliation with a family member or a person, right? It says waiting for someone to come back. Still we are waiting. Mind has lost hope, body has lost memory, but our heart is still incomplete, still waiting. your heart isn't complete, it's time to let this person go or this situation go. It's time to move on to calmer waters, because this is dragging your energy down and it is slowing your process of really stepping into your full power. This is preventing you, bottom of the deck of this oracle card, is preventing you from seeing surrendering to the magic of who you are. Since we all have magic in us, and even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with the uniqueness that and worth that come from just being you. So this is what you have to realize, and also what this other person has to realize, but you can't make that person realize that. Surrender the idea that you can fix someone, fix yourself, and just watch how things come together. But again, when it comes to this dark energy, it's time for the shadow work energy. Time for you to stop waiting, right? Time for you to stop waiting. It says, it is shrined into a blessed feeling of longing and desire, innocence and hope. Yeah, it may be innocent for you to want this and hope for this, but it's time for you to focus that energy within you. It says, but it's entombed into a will of solitude and distance. It built walls to stall the passage of time. So you're in this energy of stalling and stagnant, because you're worried about all these things that didn't work out, and maybe all these people who didn't accept you and didn't listen to you, didn't give you a chance, or didn't return the love that you gave them. But it's time for you to look anew, to free yourself, and to stop worrying about all of that. Sauce passive charm. The walls kept out everything, even your blessings. There's sun waiting to shine for you, but you can't see it because you're so much in this darkness, in this dark night of the soul, waiting on this person or this opportunity to change. But it's time for you to take matters into your own hands. It says, will the prince come, or has the world gone silent while we waited? It says, waiting is a transition. It has a beginning and it has an end. Waiting is the night. Morning brings the sun of the day. Right? And remember, the angel of darkness card did say, when you're ready, we will help lead you down the road where the sun is waiting to shine for you. So spirit is wanting you to release this person. Bottom of the deck card for that card we just saw is I won't cry for you. And that card is is all about freeing yourself. It says sometimes when it's over, closure must be created. Okay, you may not have had closure from this relationship, but it's time for you to, Queen of Wands, take matters into your own hands and create closure for yourself. It must be created, not just found. It says, I gave you my last gift. I shed my last tear for you. It's time not to let you free, but to let myself free. Right? It is time for you to set yourself free. Moving on to calmer waters, from turbulent waters to calmer waters. Surrendering to the magic of who you are. Surrendering the fact that you can't fix someone. Okay, it's time for you to move out of this Scrooge energy and into more of a sociable, popular, flirty energy. Lots of friends, family-oriented, optimistic. It's time for you to move out of this energy of unhappy families and counseled reunions, conflicts, and into an energy of harmony, celebration, and wedding. Just, envisioning and knowing that you are worthy of, equal give and take in a relationship. Know that you're worthy to receive that balance and begin, this is bottom of the deck energy as well, nurturing yourself with the Queen of Cups energy, becoming more emotionally stable, caring and compassionate, intuitive, calm, just a mature emotional female. And underneath that card was the Archangel Michael. And this card speaks of, it says, I am your warrior angel to help you fight your fears when it comes to manifesting your dreams and finding love. The Archangel Michael is here to help you to, remove yourself, to create closure from this past relationship. Helping you to create closure so you can manifest your dreams and manifest the love that you want. It says countless romantic connections turned into missed opportunities because we allow our fears to create barriers. There's new love wanting to come in, but you have to let down that barrier, let down and release and create closure for this past opportunity, past relationship that, wasn't able to come into fruition. I'm here to help you overcome these challenges. I can offer you the guidance you seek, as well as the strength and bravery to act on guidance. Bravery isn't the absence of fear, but the ability to act in spite of it. If you're struggling with your nerves to pursue your love interests, call on me. And beneath that is Seven of Wands. So, um, yeah, creating closure. Gave you my last gift, shed my last tear. It's time to not let you free, but to let myself free. It says one can afford to do it. One can do it with words. Another maybe will only be able to do it inside her own heart. It's painful. It's definite, and it's hard, and sometimes it's necessary. Breaking up is not just letting go of a person. You're letting go of part of yourself. And maybe that's the toughest part within this, but you have the strength to do it, right? Because we do have this card here, and this is the bottom of the deck, clarifying oracle card of this last row of energies, which we haven't stepped into just yet. But it says stepping into your power. This is here for you. It says you are strong beyond measure, so you can do this, right? It's like letting go part of yourself, of hopes and dreams and trust. You let go of feelings and memories. You let go of the emptiness you felt and connection that you relied on to. Let go of the pain of the emptiness of this person not returning that love to you. Knowing that knew this was a twin flame, and they probably did too, but they, uh, wouldn't allow themselves to succumb to it because of maybe pain in the past, or just stubbornness of growth and trying to evolve and doing something different. Change is really scary for a lot of people, and maybe your person just wasn't strong enough to do it. But it's time for you again to create closure, to let go. It says anger will help at the beginning, but the last part of the road can't be done by anger. Closure comes when you dry up your tears. It is a gorgeous moment when you allow yourself to frankly don't give a damn about it. All of that was past and not a credit or a debt. It is just suddenly no more than a gift. You can raise your chin because after all, tomorrow is another day. Right? Tomorrow is another day. And again, the Angel of Darkness card did say, I will help lead you down the road where the sun is waiting to shine for you. And even that sixth card says, let me go one more. Alone in the world. It spoke of, it says, waiting is the night and morning brings the sun of a new day. So there's, new day, new day, new day, new day. The night. Waiting is the night, but the sun brings the dawn of a new day to build a new, to set a new blueprint. Okay, so the final row of energies is the Six of Wands. So, this is just saying victorious. You've been through the battles, and you will be victorious. You will be able to create this closure. Clarifying that we have the Justice card, right? Perfect energy. And this talks about truth and clarity, integrity, fairness, karmic justice, balancing the scales, cause and effect. So you're going to receive justice, victory and justice over this. You're going to be able to heal all of the internal conflict, Five of Wands, that you've been going through. Being able to heal the fear, the anxiety, the stress, and the feeling of overwhelm, the mental overload, and healing that, being able to rest and recuperate, to do the introspection work needed so that you can find the mental strength that you need to recover from this heartache that you've been through. and be able to remove the stagnation, to again be able to heal yourself and to exercise, self-care and create the closure that you need to overcome this Five of Wands energy of struggle, tension, argument, defensiveness, of um, inner conflict, just releasing that tension and bringing about more peace into your life. No longer in the energy of competition, of trying to maybe win this person back, or like I said, waiting. No more stagnation, because what do we have? The Empress card. You're stepping into your full power, and so this is the deck that I use to clarify this last row of energy. Remember, stepping into your power came out. Empress card, right? You are stronger. You're strong beyond measure. Okay. Not a lot of people can get into that energy of creating their own closure. But this is what came out, the wandering path. It says, enjoy this journey. Okay. This was a very, very powerful lesson that you've had to learn and that you went through. But, stand up for your beliefs. Stand up for your worth. You're worthy. Okay, so take the high road, maintain or regain your control over the situation by creating the closure that you need. Maybe admit a little bit of defeat if, you know what I'm saying? This, because of course, this situation did defeat you at some point, but it's time again to no longer be in that energy of waiting for someone to come back. Waiting is a transition, but a new dawn of the day comes. Okay, so free yourself. It's time for you to create your closure. Okay, and move forward. Maybe from a fire sign, because below that is the Duke of Fire. Um, so, but yeah, we've kind of went through all the cards. That's what I have for you. I felt like that was a very powerful message, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So we're at 22. I see 22 here. Very that's a master number. You can maybe go look up um, that angel number and see what message comes with that. I would look it up, but I'm recording on my phone. Forgot. But anyway, yeah, hope that helped. I love you all, and until next time, peace.